Hello people, and welcome back to yet another video with WELLMA KENGERE. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And if you're new to this channel, please feel very much welcome here. And please don't forget to hit the subscription button, the notification bell, so that you might be among the first people to get notified whenever I post a new video. And don't forget to like the video and also comment. Oh, and share if you find this video interesting or if you like it. So in today's video, I'll be making dinner for my family, and I just want to make it very quick, but I don't know how quick it will be because it's almost 7 p.m. I thought by 8 dinner will be ready, but I don't think so. So let's say by 9. And I'm trying something new that I've never made before. I'll be making naan and chicken curry. Both of them I've never tried before, so we'll see how it goes. So I had actually asked them to tell me what they'd like to have for dinner today, specifically today. I was feeling like trying out new things, so they were like, you can cook anything, just not ugali, not beans, because I like beans and I pretty much cook them very often. And also one thing they said not to cook is pasta. That was specifically for my sister. She's not a very big fan of pasta, so she asked me not to make pasta. And yeah, so but what both of them agreed, they said we'll love it if you had chicken, you know. So yeah, so chicken is in the menu. What they don't know is on the menu is naan. So right now I wanna make naan, some naan bread. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to make naan bread today. So this is actually flour. These are like 3 cups. The recipe I was using said 2 cups, but I just adjusted it to fit how much I would like. So these are 3 cups of flour. It really looks less, and I just put in 2 teaspoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. You can always adjust the recipe according to your liking. First of all, I start with the dry ingredients, which is sugar, salt, and also I have yeast. If you don't have yeast, you can use baking powder. These are the dry ingredients, so I'll just mix them, and then after you've mixed it properly, you'll go in with our wet ingredients. So our wet ingredients will be yogurt. I'll be putting it in half a cup and a quarter cup. Here is a full cup of warm water. We have some yogurt, and now we need some oil. So I'm gonna go in with these 3 tablespoons of oil. Oh, as I was saying, what kind of video would you like to see me do more? Is it cooking or other types of vlogs? And I would actually really like your input on what you think of my cooking videos, because I'm not very sure in that area. So would you like to see more of them, or you're like, no, cooking videos are not for you, you know? Yeah, so please tell me in the comment section what you'd like to see in my next videos, and any improvements you'd like to see me do in my videos. You know, you're like, oh, well, I think you can improve on here and here and here, things like that. So follow along as we make naan for the first time. If it's also your first time making naan, you can decide to join me. Let's learn together. So you need your dough till the consistency that you're looking for, and then I think this is good enough, right? Next we'll cover it with this cling film to let the dough rise. So we'll let the dough rest for a while we work on our chicken. So here we are done chopping our chicken. So next I'll be marinating it for like 20 minutes while I prepare other ingredients. So I'm using these spices. This is so tandoori and garlic powder, turmeric, paprika, garam masala. So yes. So we let it rest. Let's prepare very few, like we are just blending tomatoes and some onions and what else, garlic. Personally, I like to use the red onions, but since they're not available in the house right now, we only have these white onions. So this is the part where I wanna put some cilantros. Let's see. want to start making chicken and at the same time making naan. It's almost 9 p.m. People need to eat. In this pan will be naan, in this pan will be chicken. So I think I'm gonna start with this one. We're gonna let our chicken cook. Let's see. So let's start with the naan over here. Naan doesn't really require oil, but I'm gonna be brushing very little oil. I can't imagine eating naan that has no oil. So let's try the first one and see. Let's eat oranges as we wait for the naan. When it starts rising like this, give it more time, then you can flip it over. When you see these balloons, you just brush out. For me it looks like chapati, but very soft chapati. See, it's popping up. So I think the difference between a naan and chapati, this one I used some yogurt. Naan I did. Chapati we don't use yogurt, but other people use yogurt in chapati. So guys, we are done making naan and now we are going on to making chicken. No, it's already ready. We're just making the, should I say stew or what should I say? But we're making chicken. Here it is. It's already cooked, so we're just making the stew over here. In the meantime, you can admire our naan. How is it looking like? Soft, right? Demure. For a first time person making naan, they look so soft. So after our onions are done, we are going to go. We'll be adding some our puree, or if you can also add tomatoes. You don't have to puree them. It's at this point where I'll be adding our remaining spices. And remember, our spices didn't have salt, so we'll also be adding salt here. We can mix them up, then let the spices cook. And then what else? We'll just add chicken afterwards. So it's boiled enough, so we just add in chicken. So if you want more soup, you add some water so that it can lather, which I'm going to do right now. And let's leave it so that it can be soup enough to fit everybody. Apparently I'm the one that doesn't like soup in this house, so I always have to remind myself that soup is needed in food. Here's our chicken. The soup has boiled well enough, so I think it's ready. So what we are going to do is finish with some cilantro, and that will be it. That will be it for dinner. Naan and some chicken curry, as you can see right there. I got my naan over here and some chicken curry, and yeah, it's time to taste. Let's taste and see if it's good enough. Approved. Very good. Thank you so much if you've watched till this far, and you can try the recipe and tell me how it turns out in the comment section. Till next time, bye.